Crack the ceiling, then I pour up the lean. I'm feeling good today. Good today. I'm feeling good today. Good today. I'm feeling good today. Pack of wood and then I roll up the tree. I'm feeling good today. Good today. I'm feeling good today. Good today. I'm feeling good, 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 good. Crack the hen and then I pour it up. Then I drink it up. Never throw it up. I'm feeling good today. Good today. I'm feeling good today. Good. Make the money, then I count it up. Then I wrap it up. Gonna put it up. I'm feeling good today. Good. I'm feeling so damn good. Drink the medicine and
Let's all try this, guys. So streets today is Saturday, September, wait, I don't know.
No comment.
It's Saturday something.
It's Saturday, it's all up.
There's Mr. Wright, say hey, and CJ and Isaiah in the back. My quick squad. CJ, say hey. Isaiah. Isaiah, say ho. Huh? Say ho.
Tell them we got some with that corny 29 cents.
That was just playing. You're a hater. Anyway, y'all, we on the way to my cousin's house. Rita and Brian. We just who?
I know the motorcycles.
Rita and Brian. We're just going up here to hang out for a little bit. Have some wine. Eat some food. Have some wine. So yeah. Y'all like my mask. It keep falling down my nose. But it's cute. Well, I got me another one. Got me another one. So thanks, babe. My wedding ring. I don't think I lost it, you guys. I think CJ has it in his possession, and
it's lost.
We'll never find it again. But I did not lose it myself. You feel me? It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Who was it? Was it on your finger?
It was CJ.
Did your finger end up lost with it?
But why wasn't it?
I don't know. Did you try your finger yet?
But why wasn't it on my finger though?
Why wasn't it on your finger?
Why wasn't it?
You tell me. Why wasn't it on your finger?
I had a rash.
Yeah, you had a rash, but that still went away.
It did not go away. When it went away, I went to go get my ring and it was not there. Don't do me. Don't do me on camera. Don't do me on camera.
That was a month ago.
You said it was 2 weeks ago.
No, you said it was 2 weeks. Dude, it wasn't no 2 weeks ago. You didn't lose that 2 weeks ago.
Anyway, you guys, so it's been what? How many weeks since your surgery?
It's 4 weeks. It's exactly 4 weeks.
4 weeks. It's his tiny surgery, and as you can see, he's talking shit. So he must be feeling better. Feeling better?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me tell y'all about school. I should make this a once a week chat.
Yeah, about this virtual learning nonsense.
So not to take anything away from the teachers, because again, I like all his teachers. But y'all don't know what we've been through the last 2 weeks. We have been through some nonsense. So let's start.
First of all, the first day of school was like August 20-something. I don't know.
August 24th.
And now it's almost October, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our son has a class that he has never been in. Never been in. Right? So it's like 5 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. About 5, whatever. Every time he go to this class, there's nobody in the class. He sits there, tries to go in, there's nobody in the class. He go to Google Meets, nobody in class. He's been to every other class. Go here, nobody's there. So he always ends up going to PE. He just goes to PE, right? We come to find out that no teacher, principal, Anybody, the janitor, the person who answers the phones, the secretary, ain't nobody called us and said, hey, your son hasn't been to this class. Now mind you, he's in 6th grade. This is not high school, but they got them doing like the whole junior high school type thing. But nobody has stopped and called and said anything, but yet he's been in every other class. And I'm like, okay, and it ain't dawned on anybody that he's not in this class at all. So what happened was, we like, something's going on. So we go back and was checking, and there's a part that you can check to see like your assignments for the day. Well, this teacher has been assigning work. So we like, wait a minute, but he can't never get into class. Nobody's ever there. If you look at the notes on the class, it's like nobody's here, can't get in. This is every day we go to the class. Every day. Now we there with him every day. So we started making him do work. We started making him say, well, I don't know if you got this class or not, but it's sitting here on your schedule like it's yours, so you're gonna do the work. So we made him go back and start doing work. So he did a couple of assignments out of, who knows, 30, 40, did he missing? You know what I'm saying? Probably, you know, probably somewhere around that. Plus other class assignment work, you know, because our son is not, even though they did it before Google, you know, he don't know, you know what I'm saying? He don't know, he's not.
Well, he's still learning.
Right, he's learning. He don't know about computers like that. So this is new for him, like the teacher, so he don't know. So if they don't tell him exactly, he in 6th grade, if they don't tell him, do A, B, and C, how you gonna expect him to do A, B, and C? Anyway, we called and had this long conversation
with the assistant
principal, right? And I'm like, and the reason why we got to that point was he goes to gym, and then the gym teacher say, by luck he happened to find this out because Isaiah asked him about his work, his thing was gone. And the teacher looked, he was like, well, your journal not here. He was like, right, he said, you're not even on my roster anymore. Right. Which he was just on the roster. He was just on it. Now he ain't in the roster no more. He's like, well, you need to talk to somebody and find out why. Come to find out, this gym teacher that he'd been doing gym with wasn't his original gym teacher. It was a dude that was subbing, and he was doing gym for everybody until the other guy came back. The other guy come back and they just switch everybody, but nobody said anything. They didn't say, hey, you have a different gym class or something. Mind you, on top of that, all these classes and all this stuff he got, not one time have they sent us any type of schedule. None. They didn't give us a schedule of his classes that said he had A, B, C, D, E, F, G. They didn't send the parents nothing. Mind you, again, my son is in 6th grade. This is not high school. They didn't send him anything. They didn't even send it to him in the email. They didn't send it to us, but I'm like, okay, well, at least you might send it to him. They didn't send it to him either. So I don't know what classes he got. I just know the classes that's sitting in front of that's know his main teacher. He asks questions and stuff because we sit there, we tell him, okay, ask what your schedule is, this, that, or another. And she looks and say whatever. So the problem is the schedule that he's supposed to be on, nobody gave us. The times was off. They didn't change the times. And then they went back and changed the times again. Then they got all these different schedules like half-day schedule, regular school schedule, assembly schedule. They got all these different schedules. We know nothing. My son don't know nothing because he wasn't in that school. This is his first year in that school. Wasn't like if this is second or third or whatever, he would have an idea. He come from a different place. Don't know anything. He don't know, I don't know, we don't know. You call the school be like, they don't know. Exactly. They be like, they don't know. And we like, what is going on here? And you can't talk to a teacher during school hours. You can only email them and all this other stuff. So we've been trying to do everything. We finally get to somebody, and now we get to like the bottom of all this stuff after almost 5 weeks of school. So it's not going good. And mind you, we're not even gonna tell you the original problem. This all started when his school computer broke. He had a school computer for 3 days and it just blanked out. It just started flashing like this. Yeah. It just like, you couldn't turn it off, on, nothing. It just started flashing.
And then they put it so hard to bring it in there, and then they didn't have no computers.
Mind you, again, they sweated us hard. Well, you gonna get it in, you gonna bring it in. Now, imagine, I just came out of surgery, so I'm like on dying mode, right? Hannah couldn't get it up there. You know, couldn't get nobody to get up there. They sweating her to death like it's life and death. He got to get this computer up there. I'm like, they tell her, well, put it in the Uber. You just gonna put the computer in the Uber and say, yeah, Uber this to the school. And you know what I mean? Like, it's just going all over the place. So finally, after about another week went by, I you know, because another week went by, and I was bad, but I sucked it up because the school is not far, and I went on up there and took it up there. I get up to the school, I'm like, hey, here's my son's computer or whatever. They looking at me like this, like, they going back to work. I'm like, what you want me to do with it? They was like, you can leave it there. I'm like, looking around. Then she stopped, she came with a little piece of paper, was like, she sat back down, she was like, put your son's name and your name and the grade on it. So I put his name and grade on the system, and I was like, looked around, they went back to what they was doing. I'm just sitting there looking, and I'm like, ain't I supposed to get another computer? They was like, oh, we ain't got no computers. I'm like, okay, thank you, and leave. We go tell the teachers now, his teachers, he got classes where they're trying to fail assignments because they can't see him doing his work, right? Because he ain't on the school computer, he on his computer now. They trying to fail him, mark him absent, all type of stuff because they can't see his work. And I'm like, his computer ain't working. Every teacher, well, you got to go to the office to get a computer. You got to call up there. Okay, they said ain't no computers. I don't know what you want us to do, you know? Ain't no computers.
What you have over here?
Yeah, this is Pillows Heights. They was like, yeah, well, ain't no computers. So we talked to the principal. We go, mind you, everybody we done talk to, we go through the same song and dance. Like, the same song and dance. No computer, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, we're gonna have to see what we can do to get a computer fast. Talk to his teacher. Oh, well, we're gonna have to see the dude get him a computer because they had testing last week. He just missed testing, whatever. You know, and this is how it started with the whole computer thing. Then you had some people calling us, it was like, well, Hannah called about something, and the lady tell her, well, what you gonna do about a computer? Like, who you talking to? What I'm doing about a computer? What y'all gonna do about a computer? We got computers. He doing his work. Oh, mind you, his computer broke too. His brand new computer that his aunties bought him for school, that broke too. He had his own Chromebook.
The hard drive, oh no.
That was a Chrome, wasn't it?
I forgot the Chromebook broke.
Right,
yeah,
right.
That broke.
Damn, 3 computers broke, didn't he?
So his Chromebook broke that he got. And then she bought him his other bought him another computer, and the hard drive went out.
Yeah, that was an HP. We sending that back now because they need to fix that because he had that computer for all of like
2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks, and it just went out. His Chromebook, I don't know. He went to school, and then the next day go to cut it on, and it just didn't come back on either.
Maybe it's supposed to work. You know, maybe overload.
Yeah, but it's been insane, and I know it's a long, dumb story, but it's been insane. And then the people at the school, they killed me when they turned to Hannah and was like, well, what you gonna do about the computer?
About the computer.
What you mean what I'm gonna do about the computer? I'm gonna go rob somebody for a computer. I'm gonna go break into the school and get a computer. What? I don't understand. What you mean what I'm gonna do? It's a school computer. It's on y'all system. I can't do nothing. He can't do no testing unless it's on the school computer. So, I don't know. What you think we're gonna do? You know, it's insane. It's like, it's insane.
So yeah, that's what's been going on with the school. That's been a whole lot of like stress because I'm like
4 weeks of that.
My son is gonna fail and it's not even his fault.
It really depends on just like the ethical standards of the profession, and in reality I've heard that social work kind of has very high standards and like good standards in terms of things, and that oftentimes people of other professions don't have. Yeah.
Hold on.
What happened?
I saw nothing.
Oh my God.
Poor Jennifer.
And spit the flute, pour up yellow, same color Pikachu. Yeah, the tussin got a nigga bustin', pour a whole pint in a bowl of fruit. Then let it soak in with the vodka. Pour a line in a pina colada. By the end of the day, I done emptied the bottle. I'm coolin' the Kuna Matata.